Guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Ron from Fantasy Flow. In this video, we're going to be talking about Anthony Richardson and what we should be doing with him in fantasy moving forward. This is a really brutal situation because he does get injured again. Pretty much all of your fantasy league mates have probably seen his injury history. They saw what happened to him on Sunday. It might be difficult to sell him, but he does have some name capital. If there's some dudes in your league that are, quarterback needy, you might be able to sell him to them in some type of package. But in this video, we're going to be talking about kind of his situation, what we should be doing. If you get some value from this video, guys, I'd super appreciate a like and a subscribe if you do want to stick around and catch some more of my future videos. Without wasting any more of your time, guys, let's hop into this. So Anthony Richardson, we see his game log here in week one, pretty much starts the season with a bang, right? 2 touchdowns with another one on the ground. He gets 27 fantasy points. He is, a top 2 quarterback of the week. I can't remember exactly if he was the number 1 or not. And then we see kind of just a downward spiral as the weeks progress. We see that he gets, 1 touchdown in week 2, only has 12 fantasy points. In week 3, he gets only 7 fantasy points, has a brutal day against a tough Chicago defense. And in week 4, he was actually off to a decent start. Actually had a really nice play where he navigates the pocket really well, delivers a dart to Michael Pittman like 30 yards down the field, fits it into a super tight window. But as the game progresses, not late into the game, still in like the first quarter, he ends up getting knocked out for a couple plays. It looked like a hip injury. He comes back, and literally on the exact play that he comes back, the coaching staff runs a QB draw, and he runs it again and then gets injured again. So I don't know, man. It seems like the coaching staff's trying to kill this guy, man. We need to check out this chart though from weeks 1 to 3. So it's basically just off target throw percentage to directionally moving receivers. I don't know how they even charted this. It's from fball_insights on Twitter. But basically, I guess he charted it when a receiver is running vertically. What's their off target throw percentage versus when they're moving horizontally. So Anthony Richardson is pretty bad in both categories. He's middle of the pack in vertical, right? Or below average, rather. And then he is very, very, very bad in horizontal routes, meaning anytime there's any type of crossing movement, Anthony Richardson throws at a sub 45% rate. So very brutal. He is not the passer that we really wish he was. And yeah, this is another pretty interesting stat. Basically, it's the average depth of target for the quarterbacks at the moment. Anthony Richardson charts as the highest in the NFL at 13 yards per throw or yards per attempt, right? So Trevor Lawrence and Brock Purdy are after him. That's actually pretty cool that Purdy's on that list in the top 3. Lowest, just for a little bit of context, Baker Mayfield, Patrick Mahomes, and Jaden Daniels with one of the lowest average depth of throw or average depth of target, right? So is that why Jaden Daniels is so damn successful? I mean, they got this horizontal air raid system in Commanders, which seems to fit him perfectly. Maybe he's got the accuracy for it. I don't know if that horizontal air raid would work for someone like Anthony Richardson. So basically, like, my takeaway from this is that he's really only a deep throw merchant. He's somebody that can really only throw deep vertical passes. Any type of horizontal stuff, it's you're better off just actually giving the ball to the other team, because it's going to be so off target. He's going to throw a lot of pick sixes over his career if he continues doing it. So I don't know, man. This was another interesting quote from the offseason. It was from Shane Steichen. I can't say that name ever. Are you going to limit Steph Curry from shooting threes? It was when he was asked if they're going to stop his rushing, right? And here's the thing, dude. Steph Curry doesn't explode every time he shoots a 3, right? Like, of course you're going to let Steph Curry shoot threes because it's a net positive, right? In terms of efficiency, in terms of like rate of play, all the advanced metrics tell us that shooting threes is actually like the most efficient type of shot. While for Anthony Richardson, it might be an efficient play for him to run the ball because you can get a lot of yardage, you can pick up first downs, you can keep the linebackers kind of frozen and keep them quaking in their boots. But if every other run you're getting banged up, or you're getting, an injury every other game, it seems like, right? Then maybe you shouldn't be shooting threes, my boy. Like, I don't know. What do we do with him, right? Like, the whole point of this video, what do we do with Anthony Richardson moving forward, considering all that? I think he still has some name value. He does bring some rushing upside. He's somebody that I think people in your league, especially somebody who doesn't have a quarterback, if they're looking for a QB, you can package him to them and like sell the dream, dude. Sell the dream that maybe like he can become something. Maybe they can right the ship. Maybe he can become a competent quarterback. So I wrote here, sell him for a 7-Eleven tuna sandwich and chips combo. What I really mean by that is try to get as much as you can from him, dude. You're not going to be able to get much right now. This might be the worst week to sell him because, you know, the downward spiral in production combined with the fact that he's going to be injured now. Who knows if he's going to miss a week? You're selling him at the absolute lowest. Maybe wait a week or two, see if he can come back and have a good game, and then see if you could sell him off of that, because I would try to move off of this asset as fast as I can. Anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. I'm going to be releasing a couple more of these player profiler videos, kind of these midweek profiles. So stay tuned. Hit me with a sub and a like if you did a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.